Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer. Sometimes a spirit will drop in, or maybe a wine, because we're all friends in fermentation. And we read the label, all of the words, we check out the artwork, and we see what they're trying to sell us. Then we crack it open and see if it meets expectations. All right, what do we got today? It is a limited release Infinite Loop series from Sixpoint Brewery here in Brooklyn, New York, established in 2004. It is their Screamsickle, a hazy double India Pale Ale with orange and vanilla. 8.0% alcohol by volume. All right, that's a scary thought. A double IPA with orange and vanilla. An IPA with orange and vanilla. What else? Fermented and brewed by Sixpoint Brewery, Brooklyn, New York, Parksburg, Pennsylvania, and Downingtown, Pennsylvania. So they've been spreading out a little bit. It's good to hear. Government warning, I shouldn't operate heavy machinery, drive a car, or be a pregnant woman. Not guilty on all three accounts. Okay. Screamin for more. A flurry of orange and citrus aromas shriek from the can in Screamsickle. Our 8.0% orange and vanilla hazy DIPA. Cascade, Citra, and Amarillo hops complement the citrus, while a dash of vanilla balances it out for the perfect hazy to beat back the cold weather. You'll have you screamin' for more. Ale with orange peel and natural flavors. All right, well, an India Pale Ale, you've got the color is between a copper penny and a little bit of bright brass. So that would be the color. We're hoping for a 1 to 2 finger head. As far as the flavor goes, double IPA. I mean, okay, the hops are your teeth should be, be dried out by the hops. That's what it should be. Orange and vanilla. Well, that's going to be an interesting combination. You got the skull there with the orange, slice of orange in his mouth. So this is definitely going to be orange. All right, well, let's crack it open and see if it meets those expectations. You'll notice we always use the same style of glassware for all of the beers we taste. That way none of them have a leg up as far as checking out their clarity or their aromatics. All right, here we go. Wow, that is the lightest India Pale Ale I've ever seen. Although it's picking up a little color in there. Peter, don't be so disparaging. Puts up a good head. It's a nice rocky head there. All beers should be served at the correct temperature. Ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit. Lagers 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. I've got my Thermopen lollipop thermometer. There is a link in the description box below if you want some more information. And this is at 52.8 degrees Fahrenheit. So almost 53 degrees. It is right in the middle. So it's at the proper temperature. It looks like an India Pale Ale. Well, I can't say whether it looks like a double hopped India Pale Ale, but it looks like an India Pale Ale. Now, most people when they do their tastings, they take a look, they sniff, sip, and tell you what they think. What I do is I take a look, I sip first and then sniff, because sometimes the nasal receptors can mislead the taste buds, and you can get a little bit of a complication there. I'll let Master Sommelier Fred Dex explain it all to you up there. He does a lot better than I do. All right, cheers. This is going to be the first swig. Well, Needed 2 swigs on this because the taste buds weren't paying any attention to me talking. So when they got the first wash of beer, it woke them up, and they were just shocked. So they needed a second and maybe even a third sip to make up their minds what they think they're going to tell me. Okay, guys and girls. Okay. They're certainly getting the orange, no doubt about that. But there's a chocolate undertone in there that's very interesting. Wow. Maybe that has to do with the vanilla as well as the orange combination of flavors with the hops. And that might be the double hopping is doing that, is giving it a chocolate flavor, but where it would come from, I have no idea. First nosedive. Well, I'm getting a lot of orange, definitely a lot of orange. There's a lot of orange aromatic there. It would not have surprised me if I had had a sip after that to find just as much orange as I did in the first sip. But I tell you, the vanilla comes into flavor, and as I say, there's that little undertone of chocolate. So this is a very interesting beer. It's got a full body to it. At 8%, I believe it is, it doesn't hold its head too well, which is pretty much what happens on a relatively high alcohol beer. But, so, does Sixpoint Screamsickle. You know, it kind of does taste like the old creamsicles that you used to get from the Good Humor Man. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what it is. So, does Sixpoint Brewery's Screamsickle Hazy DIPA with orange and vanilla, does it meet expectations? It certainly does. If you appreciate these programs, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great, and a comment would be even better. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.